Hello everyone, I'm Tobias, and we're back with another normal pay-to-play session. When we last left off, I finished um, What Lies Below quest, uh, and now we're going to look into Murder Mystery. I I should have crossed this out. This is not because we didn't actually do this last time. That's why it's on a new list here, Murder Mystery. I was too sloppy. That's fine. Okay. So you still understand what I'm trying to do. That's the main thing. So let's try to do more quests because there's so many to get through. I kid you not, there's like 100 more to go. Well, let's do murder mystery. Let's try to do murder mystery, recruitment drive, and also bare your soul mini quest in this session. Those should go pretty quickly together. No requirements, Sinclair, Mansion, and Standalone. Those are the best quests. The quests that don't require you to do anything. It's the best ones. I probably need to get some Faldo teleport. Faldo, and then do a Camelot teleport. Maybe I forgot 2 Camelots. And that's fine. Just leave it there too. Nah, screw this. I don't want anything to do about this. It's a magical defense item. All right, and yeah, so let's just get straight to the bread and butter. So this is a Camelot area. Camelot Sinclair Mansion is right there. And these statues are related to the quest line for King Arthur. You have to go to a special place that has a Holy Grail and everything else. I think I already did that, honestly. I think I already did this. Holy Grail. I think I already did this, didn't I? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Anyway, so just to refresh your memory. So this is where we have to be to do this quest. This is a separate like instance, so to speak, different area. A rouse of iron. Gossip. One of those people who love to gossips. There's some kind of commotion up at the Sinclair mansion. Not surprising. Okay, so any more information? Nothing else. So just enter into the mansion. So, what a poor security system. An officer of the law. What's going on here? It's terrible. Lord Sinclair has been murdered, and we don't have anyone has a suspect. We're totally baffled. Help us, please, Adventure. Okay. Sure. Thanks a lot. What should I do? Look around and investigate the place. The Sarge, I guess the sergeant, his commander, says every murder leaves clues, but we have no idea about this one. How did Lord Sinclair die? It's all very mysterious. Mary, the maid, found a body in the study next to his bedroom on the east wing of the ground floor. The door was locked from the inside out, so somebody broke into the door and stabbed him. Ah, interesting. Okay. I know who did it. Really? Who? That was quick work. It was an intruder. That's what we're thinking too. But someone, that someone broke into steal something. Okay. Okay. It's oddly that nothing was stolen. So, interesting. But the murdered man was a friend of the king, apparently. Um, Lord Sinclair is friend of King Arthur. I know who did it. The butler did it. Do you have proof of this? We can't arrest somebody without proof. Oh, sorry. Um, I know who did it. Really, who? It was one of the servants. Really, which one? One of the women. Really, which one? It must have been married or maid. Great work. Show me the evidence and we'll take them to the dungeons. You do have evidence, right? Nope. Alright, so this is kind of pointless. Oh, sorry. Bob. He's dressed in red. Perhaps he's a murderer. I'm here to help with the guard with their investigation. I suppose I better talk to you then. Who do you think is responsible? I don't really care as long as no one thinks it's me. Maybe it was strange that the potion seller who headed towards the Sears village, the poison seller in Sears village was involved. Apparently. Where were you when the murder happened? I was talking to myself in the garden. Anyone else to vouch for you? Nope, but I was. I can vouch for myself. The best alimony, blooming flowers. I wonder what these are. Investigate. What is this? A fountain with a large number of insects at the base. Kind of gross. A large potted fern, and then you have another statue here. You have a willow tree here. So must be the those trees are out of okay, what is this? Broken. The Sinclair crest hung up here. Okay, here. He doesn't look like very fun. So, I'm here to help with the guard. How can I help you? Who do you think is responsible? I think it was Carol. I saw her in a huge argument with Lord Sinclair in the library the other day. Something to do with stolen books. She definitely seemed very upset. Hmm. Where were you at the time of the murder? I was in town at the inn, the pub. When I got back, the guards were swarming. Okay. And did you hear anything suspicious at all? Like what? Struggles, sounds of struggling? I don't remember anything. How about the dog barking? The dog barking. I heard him bark all the time. It's one of his favorite things to do. One of his most favorite activities. Anyway, so investigate sturdy wooden door. As you approach the guard, the dog barks at you. There is no way an intruder could have committed the crime. It must have been someone who knew the dog. Who the dog knows. Okay, Sinclair guard dog. Big, noisy, scary. Okay. Hmm. So someone inside the family clearly did this. Otherwise, perhaps definitely chicken. Okay, a dairy. Fits for milking. Food cow. Steel dairy cowbell. You need to start Cold War quest to do this. Interesting. Investigate Sinclair beehive. Okay. Animals have no table manners. It's a very old beehive. Okay. Haystack. I bet there's a needle inside of it. Oh, rats. A rat is a popular dwarven delicacy. I guess it's like a chicken or something for dwarves. Looks like this is where the waste from the kitchen comes out. It's the drain in the kitchen, okay. And then this is just wheat, which you don't need. Baby bread. Wheat is called baby bread. Pretty appropriate, I guess. A heap of compost, so a pile of rotting stuff here. Heather. Smells lovely. Stanford. He looks like he spends a lot of time outdoor. I'm here to help with the guards with their investigation. Okay. Who do you think is responsible? It was Anna. She is seriously unbalanced, mentally crazy. She trashed the garden once and tried to blame me. I bet it was her. She really hates us too, and was arguing with Lord Sinclair about trashing the garden a few days ago. Alright, where were you at the time of the murder? Right here by my little shed. Very cozy. Okay. Did you hear anything suspicious at all? Not that I remember, of course. Any sounds of struggling? Not to the best. How about the dog barking? Nope. So somebody inside did this, is what I'm trying to say. Turns milk into dairy products. Whoa, what is this? Whoa. Barrel. And then you have sacks. Sacks with general gardening items. There are some flat paper. Should I take this? I think I have to take 7 of these if I remember correctly. I don't remember every quest, but sometimes I remember things for certain quests. I remember taking like 7 of these. So I might as well just do it now while I'm here. Alright, there's 6 and then one more and 7. And this is just more flat paper. Alright, so that's the entire outside. Alright, so large door here. A very large double door. And you have a scarecrow. It's disturbingly manlike. Okay, Hob is stuck up. I'm here to help with regards to their investigation. How can I help you? Who do you think was responsible? In my considered opinion, David. The man is nothing more than a bully, and I happen to know that the poor Lord Sinclair and David had a massive argument in the living room the other day about the way he treats his staff and everything else. Huh. David definitely used the word "I'm going to kill you." So David said that to him. I think he is the prime suspect, a very nasty temper one. Hmm. All right, so where were you at the time of the murder? I was assisting the cook with the evening meal. I gave Mary his lordship's dinner and sent her to take it to him. Perhaps Mary's poisoned the Lord. Interesting. All right. Did you hear anything suspicious? What do you mean suspicious? Any sounds of struggling? Nothing at all. Dogs barking? Nope. Actually, now that you mention it, I don't believe I did. I suppose that is proof that no intruder, someone outside the family could have done this. It must have been someone inside the family who did this. This must be his bedroom. Yeah. Pretty small for the Lord. I guess it depends on his taste. Smashed window. Yeah. Some threads seem to have been caught up into the loose nails. What do I break this window? You don't want to damage evidence. Who said it was evidence? A pot's found at the murder scene with a sickly odor and maybe some kind of poison or something. It seems Lord Sinclair was drinking from this before he died. A big pot. Criminal dagger. A flimsy-looking dagger found at the crime scene. The knife doesn't seem sturdy enough to have killed Lord Sinclair, so it's not the object right there. Source of bookcase. You don't find anything else. You don't find anything at all. Mm-hmm. And see, criminal thread here. Blue thread, pungent, and then this. I think I need to get the fingerprints from these guys. Frank, he's dressed in all blue, opposite of Bob, who's in all red. I'm here to investigate the guard. Investigate with the guard. Can you spare me some money? I'm short on money. Who do you think is responsible? I don't know. You don't know how long it takes to inherit. You don't know how long it takes an inheritance to come through, do you? I could really use that money right now. So that's a clear motive right there. Motive. Um, where were you at the time of the murder? I don't know. Somewhere here, probably. Could you spare me a few coins? I'll be able to pay you double tomorrow. There's this poker tournament tonight. Poker event tonight at town. Okay. Do you recognize this thread? It looks like the same material as my trousers. Think it's worth anything? Can I have it, or just some money? So this guy clearly was not involved, or he's t- very oh look, that's the same guard, huh? Interesting. The same guard is here. He's dressed in all green. Interesting fashion choices. Make this quick. I have better things to do. I have better things to do than entertain half-wits. Who do you think was responsible? I don't really care. Frankly, the old man deserved to die. There was a suspicious red-headed man who came in the house the other day selling poison. Last I saw, he was in the tavern in Sears Village, a pub. Huh. Shanks, the red-haired person involved. Where were you at the murder? None of your business. Um, okay. Do you recognize this thread? Ah, no. Can I go now? Your face irritates me. Not a very polite person here. And then you have more mountains. Alright, scrap paper. It has something written on it. Okay, let's take it then. The note says, remember to blow out candles when you leave the room to save energy. I guess that's for Laura Sinclair. Okay, so that's that. A grand fireplace. Anna. She dressed in red top and green trousers. Okay. Hmm. The drawers are empty. Anna's barrel. Two barrels. There's something hitting at the bottom. You take Anna's necklace. Is there a barrel over here? Nope. Okay. Alright, so I'm here to help with the guards. Oh, really? What do you want to know? Who do you think was responsible? It was clearly an intruder. No, I don't think so. Probably one of his servants then. Lazy servants. Where were you at the murder? In the library. No one else was there. Okay. And do you recognize this thread? Nope, not really. Louisiana. Louisa. She looks like she enjoys her job. You take Bob's silver cup. Bob is the guy outside. Bob is over there. So this would be the servants. Drawers are empty. Nothing else here. I'm here to help with the guard. How can I help you? Who do you think is responsible? Elizabeth. Her father confronted her about her constant petty thieving and was devastated to find that she'd stolen a silver needle. Huh. You could hear their argument from Lumbridge. It's quite a phrase. Okay, where were you? Where were you, man? I was right here with Hobbs and Mary. You can't suspect me, surely. Of course I can for now. Do you have any suspicious noises? What do you mean? Struggles, etc. Nope, nothing at all. Dogs barking? Nope, not at all. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Cooking range here. You don't have anything to cook with. Huh. I need a pot to put the flour in. Can I use this plunging pot? You probably shouldn't use evidence. Oh, I probably need to get a pot for that later on. I remember doing this. Carol, wearing blue tops and red trousers, the opposite of Anna apparently. Search. All right, so let's see what's inside of Carol's thing. Carol's bottle. Drinking, huh? Silver necklace. Criminal dagger. I'm here to help with the guard. What do you want to know? Who was responsible? I don't know. It's very convenient that you happened to arrive here. Maybe it was you. No, I don't think so, man. Um, where were you at the time of the murder? Why? Are you accusing me of something? You seem very high opinion. You seem to have a very high opinion of yourself. I was in my room alone, you must know. Um, do you recognize this thread? Uh, it's some thread. Do you have a point here? Or do you enjoy wasting people's time? Dang, very hard person, man. Can't even say hello or something. Anyway, Mary. This looks very nervous. I'm here to help the guards. How can I help you? Who do you think is responsible? I don't know. Frank was acting pretty funny after that big argument of his, and Lord Sinclair the other day had the beehive. So I guess it was him, but it's really scary to think somebody might have been responsible. I was actually hoping it was a burglar or something, not what it was. All right, where were you at the time of murder? I was with Hobbs and Louise in the kitchen, helping make a meal for Lord Sinclair. So, she seems to be on a verge of crying. You don't want to push her any further. That's the best time to push her, to see who she's really like. Do you hear anything suspicious? Nope. Any signs of struggle? The dog, etc. And oh, that horrible dog always barking. So obviously, no idea here. All right, so David's barrel. What is she doing in David's what is she doing inside David's room? So a silver book. So, I guess I might as well take that. All right, so let's see what we have going on here. Open drawers. I have to close the door here. Then open the door. Alrighty, so this must be the servant's room or something. Servant's room. The drawers are empty. Alright, so I don't know what's inside those little urns. Maybe it's somebody's ashes. Cremated ashes. Investigate spider's web. Looks like a spider's nest to me. Huh, okay. Oh, who's this? Some kind of dark person here. Alright. The guard again appears inside the room. Huh, interesting. You find nothing of interest. A good source of books, okay. Address form, what is this? The forum says, apply for great savings. Don't let this great deal pass you by. Some kind of advertisement. Okay, Dragon's Head. Alright, and you choose the bookcase. You find nothing of interest. Very demoralizing. And then the same thing here with the guard. Okay. Donovan, the family handyman. Looks very tired. I'm here to help with the guards with their investigation. How can I help you? Who do you think is responsible? I really couldn't say. I wouldn't want to point any fingers at her. I don't want to blame people either. Probably Bob though. I saw him arguing with Lord Sinclair about missing silverware from the kitchen. Very heated argument. Okay. And where were you at the time of the murder? Um, me? I was sound asleep here in the servant's quarter. It's very hard work as a handyman. There's always something to do. Do you have any suspicious? Did you hear anything? Did you hear anything suspicious? Not really. Any sounds of struggle? Nope. No. Now that you mention it, it is odd. I didn't hear anything like that. But I do sleep very soundly. Okay, that's a great benefit to have. Soundly sleeping. You don't you aren't protrude by anything else. Oh, look, a dagger. Esoteric artifacts. Uh, okay, so who else is here? Frank Sparrow. Okay, you take a silver pot from Frank here. Silver pot here. Hmm. All right. So it's yours. Is yours empty? Can I use another pot or something? Otherwise I have to go to the general store or something get myself a pot. Um, Elizabeth. I'm here to assist the guard. What do you need? Who do you think is responsible? Could have been anyone. Could have been anyone. That old man was an idiot. He's always asking for years. He was asking for it anyway. It's like really now. Uh-huh. Hmm. Where were you at the time of the murder? I was out. Can you be more specific? Not really. I don't have to justify myself to likes of you. I know the king personally. Are we finished now? So do I later on in the game. Do you recognize this thread? Mm-hmm. Looks blue to me. If you can't work that out for yourself, then you don't have time to solve. Then you're not qualified to solve this. It looks a lot like it looks a lot from the material on your trousers, don't it? I suppose it does. So what? So you are a suspect. Elizabeth Barrow, Silver Needle. All right, so this is the silver needle that they were, I guess, fighting over. So that's the entire upstairs area there. Hmm. Let me see if I can use this silver pot to do this. Nope. Okay. Yeah, well, that's everything. That's everyone here that I can do with so far. There's also the poison person inside the pub town, the town's pub. I can talk to. I'm investigating the murder. Not really surprised. What can you tell me about the Sinclairs? What do you want to know? Tell me about Lord Sinclair. Lord Sinclair was an old man with a lot of respect for in these areas, more than his worthless children have anyway. So, his children, do they have something to gain by his death? You could say that. All right, so let's continue onwards. Why do the Sinclairs live so far from town? It's a great question. Because they're rich. They used to live in a big castle, but old Lord Sinclair gave it up to those strange knights, King Arthur instead. So the king built himself a new home in the north. It's more cramped than his old place, but he seems to dig it. His children are furious for him for doing that, so they probably want to get the castle back, huh? Later on. All right, what else do you want to tell me about? What else do you have? What can you tell me about his sons? His sons, they have a lot of they have a lot, they have their own skeletons in their cupboards, so they have some dark deeds. Who are you exactly? Tell me about Bob. He's an odd character. I'm not one to gossip, but Bob is addicted to tea. He can't make it through the day without at least 20 cups of tea. You might not think that it's such a big idea, but he has 1,000 of gold to feed his habits. Okay. At one point, he stole a silverware from the kitchen and pawned it off, so he could afford his daily tea allowance. Daily tea allowance. If his father ever found out, he would be in so much trouble. He might even get disowned. So he has some motive there to kill against his father. Well, it's gonna be a very long time. Oh my God, so many nested dialogues. All right, so let's continue to all of it anyway. All right, David. David, oh, not many people know this, but David has an anger problem. He's always shouting and screaming at the household servants when he's angry, and they live in a state of fear, always walking on eggshells around that guy. None of them have the courage to talk to his father about David's behavior. If they did, Lord Sinclair would most likely kick him out the house. Lord Sinclair would most likely kick him out the house. As some of the servants have been there longer than he has, and he definitely has no right to treat them that way. So David is not the best person here. All right, so let's talk about more of his sons and the other one, uh-huh, Frank. I'm not one to talk ill of people, but Frank is a real piece of work. He is absolutely terrible gambler. Cannot pass two dogs in the street without putting a bet on them. So which one will bark first? He has already squandered all of his allowance, and I hear he has stolen a number of paintings from his father to try to cover his debts. So if his father ever found out, he probably would stop his income and be in serious trouble. So all of his sons are spoiled brats. So, let's see about his daughters. If there's any salvage about his daughters. His daughters, eh? They're all nasty pieces of work as well. Well, all right. What Anna? Anna has two loves, sewing and gardening. But one thing she has kept secret is that she has an affair with Stanford, the gardener. Ooh, and tried to get him fired when they broke up by killing all the flowers in the garden. If her father found out she had done that, he would be so furious to probably disown Anna. Huh. All right. Dang, all of his children are terrible. All right, Carol. Carol is a real fool. You didn't hear this from me though, but a long time ago, she was conned out of money by a traveling salesman who sold her for a box full of beans, telling her they were magic beans, but they were not. She sold some books. She sold some rare books from the library to cover her debts, but her father would be incredibly annoyed if he ever found out. Probably throw her out of the house. Alright, and then one more person here. Alright, whew. And then we have Elizabeth. Elizabeth has a strange problem. She cannot help herself, but is always stealing small things. It's pretty sad that she's rich enough to afford anything, but we gotta steal them instead. Now, I don't want to express the rumors, but I hear a stolen silver needle was taken from her father. That had a great sentimental value to him. If he found out, he'd probably just cry for a week about it. You know, probably just go mental and disown her. Who do you think is responsible? I guess it could be an intruder, but with such a big guard dog, there's no way that the dog wouldn't have been barking. So anyway, I heard a poison salesman in Sears Village made a big sale to one of the family members. So that's a point of contact there. Uh-huh. I think the butler did it. And I think you've been reading too many cheap detective novels. Hobbs is a very upright person, but his loyalty to Lord Sinclair is, without question, the best. Okay, I'm so confused who did this. Any hints? I don't know, but perhaps talk to somebody, talk to the poison salesperson inside of the Sears Village. So inside this pub here. I'm going to stop by my bag and pull out a pot because I need a pot to collect the flour inside the kitchen and then try to get these fingerprints here. So let me just do this right now. Boom, boom, and then I need a pot here. A pot like that. All right, so let's go to the poison salesperson here. Wow, so many people. Bartender, man, woman, man. Poison salesman, huh? He looks like he sure likes to sell stuff. I'm investigating a murder at the Sinclair mansion. There was a murder? That's terrible. And I was only there 1 day ago. They brought the last of my patented multi-purpose poison. Patented multi-purpose poison? A miracle of a modern apothecary. This exclusive concoction has been tested on all known forms of life and has been proven to cure everything, ranging from cockroaches to king dragons. Wow. It's so incredibly versatile. It can be used on pest control, cleaning agent, has a cleaning agent, drain cleaner, etc., and so on. All with our uniquely fragrant concoction that is immediately recognizable across the land as Peter Potter's patented poison potion. The salesman stops for a breath. I'd love to sell you some, but I run out of stock. 328 people in this area have brought my product, have gotten my product. 9 out of 10 poisoners prefer it. What else can I do for you? Perhaps I can take your name on a wait list? No, thank you. Okay. Who did you sell the poison to at the house? Well, pretty much everyone. But Anna, Bob, Carol, etc. all brought some of my supply. Maybe I can take your name on a wait list. No, it's okay. Okay, oops. I have this pot I found at the murder scene. Yes, that smells exactly like my multi-purpose poison. I don't see how it could be. It quite clearly says at the bottom of labels is not to be taken internally, extremely poisonous. Perhaps somebody placed this into the wine bottle? Yes, that's probably what happened. Can I buy some poison? No, come back when I have more in supply. Okay. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so let's go back to the kitchen so I can like get some fingerprints going on here. Alright, so let's get some flour here. And then use it on the criminal thread. Nope. Let's put it to the side then. The pot. The surface isn't shiny enough to make a fingerprint from. Use it on a flypaper. Nothing interesting happens. So I guess I use it on a flypaper. Nope. Yeah. So the pot is not zero load. It's using dagger. The murder weapon is coated with a thin layer of flour. And I just use a flypaper here. Give myself a fingerprint. You have a clean impression of the murderer's fingerprints. Okay, let's continue going on here. Silver necklace, same thing. Oops, dang it. Look at this. Same idea there. And then, let's continue doing this stuff here. There's another one there. So, getting all the different various fingerprints here. Alright, and then you have, let's say you have this here. We have that there. We have that right there. I think that's pretty much all of them. 6 different fingerprints. I try to like do this. Doesn't work. This is done. All these are done. On a book. Book. Yeah, book. Boom. So I think that's all of it. Yeah, that's it. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Unknown fingerprint. They don't seem to be the same. I guess like Anna is not the suspect. Okay. Bob is also seems to be useless here. Carol is out of the question. The fingerprints are an exact match to Elizabeth. Oh, interesting. Nothing interesting happened there. And nothing interesting happened. So these two are not really needed anymore. Drop them. Elizabeth is in question here, huh? Elizabeth, you have been exposed. Alright, so I'm here to help with the guard. So, where did you buy the poison the other day? What are you using on? There is a nest of mosquitoes under the fountain in the garden. I used the poison to kill it the other day. You can see for yourself. I hate mosquitoes. Doesn't everyone? All right, so let's see if her story checks out. If she actually did use it on uh the thing here, the fountain. So let's see if that's the case. The fountain is swarming with mosquitoes. So she lied. Clearly, nobody has used poison here. Alright, so we have our suspect pretty much. Let me just talk to Gossip before I close the chapter on this one. Alright, alright, never mind. Alright, so let's just do this here. I know who did it. I have proof as well, okay. It's not an intruder because the dog wasn't barking. No signs of struggle, so it must have been some kind of poison. I have evidence of Elizabeth. Here's more evidence, and also the fingerprints. Yes, there is no doubt that she is now the murder suspect. All the guards congratulate you for helping us out. We don't have many murder cases here, and I'm afraid we wouldn't have been able to solve this without your help. You have our gratitude, and I'm sure the rest of the family as well. All right, thanks for everything. Please accept this reward. Excellent work solving the murder mystery. All the guards I know are very impressed. Is there anything else I can do for you? Not right now. We have everything under order. I remember you. You're the one who discovered the murderer. I can tell you, though. Well, I can tell you, strange things are afoot again. Really, what happened? I ran out say more. Oh, it's more. It's another a side quest. A different quest here. Let's talk to everybody else, and then we'll go to Faldor to start the recruitment drive. Apparently, you're not as stupid as I take you to be. Thanks for your compliments. Thank you for your help for solving the murder mystery. No problem, man. Always good to be appreciated for doing something. Alright. Thank you for your help for solving the murder mystery. Alright, and Frank. Apparently you're not as stupid as you look. Okay, and Louisiana, thank you for your help. And then you're not as stupid as you look. Okay. Anything else here? Anyone else here? Alright, and same thing here. Upstairs. Carol. Okay, same thing. No difference there. Thank you for your help with the murder mystery. And then Elizabeth. Dun 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 dun. Apparently not too much to look. And that's how it. The actual murder is randomized per player. So depending on your player, you may have a different person, not the same as I do, and you may have to you may have to investigate a different thing. For example, a spider nest or something else, as opposed to the fountain. You may have things different. It's completely randomized, is what I'm trying to say. And then you have recruitment drive here. It's the recruitment drive. Sir McVar is very short apparently. Let's go to Felder. Boom. If I remember correctly, recruitment drive involves me not having any weapons because you have to pass a series of tests. So I might as well just dump my stuff here while I'm here. Worn items and then everything else here as well. Just get out of the way. Maybe like a standard potion to kind of speed things up. Alright, so Sir McVars is on the left side here. On the third floor. Alright. Alright. Second floor, this is the second floor, and then the third floor, Sir McVars. Huh. Sir Burris, what the heck is this? Sir Burris. A regal little fellow. Whose dog is this? Hello, Sir McVars. Hello, friend. Do you have any questions for me? Questions, eh? Actually, we're trying to find new recruitments for our organization. Do you want to put your name forward? Yes. Sign me up. This is a little embarrassing, but I've already put your name forward for you. So tough luck. Talk to Sir Tiffany Cashin in the Faraday Park. Okie dokie. Sir McVars. Hello, friend. Any other questions for me? Nope, just talk to Sir McVars. Alright, so if he says to talk to Sir McVars, and then Sir Tiffy, then let's talk to Sir Tiffy. Alright, and I think see well, just move this down. Alright. So inside the park we go. Certification. Certification. Alright, Temple Knights. Sir McVar sent me for testing. Yes, Mick told me about you, don't you know? Spiffing job you did with the Black Knights there. Absolutely first class, thanks. You're a top-notch adventurer. Are you ready to start the testing? Testing? What do you mean testing? Jolly Basho, Varus was supposed to have informed you about this before sending you here. It's not your fault though, I suppose. Anywho, our organization is looking for a certain specific type of person to join us. Do you want me to kill somebody or a monster? No, just pass our tests. We need more than dumb muscle. We require more than brute strength in our organization. Do we need to fetch you a certain item or something? Ha ha ha. What a dull thing. Just do our tests. Alright, so I can't exactly tell you exactly off the bat. You have to do it on the fly. Okay, What do you want me to do? Pass 5 of 7 tests, and then you will just see it to be an adventure. Standard puzzle room rules. Huh. So the rules for the to enter these tests are very simple. No items or equipment to be brought with you at all. So I have to drop this. Every room is self-contained puzzle, and you may quit at any time. Of course, if you quit the room, then all your progress will be lost up to that point, and you have to restart from scratch. Are you ready to begin? Organization? Oh, I make bars. He didn't tell you? The Temple Knights are a elite class of knights, like Navy SEALs, compared to regular Marines, so to speak. And that's what it is. We are the first line of defense for entire kingdom. Any fool with a sword can manage to get into the White Knights, but we are a spying organization, so we have to use our brains as much as our bronze. And we actually were created by Saradomin, huh? Can I get do I get to meet Saradomin? Not exactly. Survey Lance, our head of operation, is the only one who actually has ever met Saradomin personally. Everything is done with through him, indirectly, from Saradomin. You can order the king around. Not me personally. I'm just part of the recruit. I'm part of the HR department. But yes, we have the authority to do that. All right. So interesting. Nope. That's I'm just to be honest. I'd rather go kill things than take a bunch of tests. So the tests are actually pretty difficult puzzles. Some puzzles are very difficult, so I'm actually going to use a Wikipedia as I need to, because otherwise I probably will not finish the quest by myself. In particular, one of the puzzles involves a bunch of like chemical components. So there's no way I can actually do that without using a guide or something like that. That's kind of what it is. All right, so let's talk to Sir Kippy Cashin, and then we'll start this thing here. Alrighty, are you ready to start your testing? Let's go. Jolly good news. Alright, so the training ground location is here we go. Ignore the smell. Good, best of luck, my friend. All more power to you. Alright, so this is the first guys. Sir Wrench Itchhood. Greetings, friend, and welcome here. You'll find my puzzle is not so clear. Hidden amongst my words is true. The password for the door has a clue. Can I have the clue to the door? Oops. Can I have the clue to the door? Feel the aching of your mind in puzzlements confused. See the hidden clue behind the door. His words as you peruse. F-I-S-H. I think for this puzzle, it's just the first letter out the sentence. So that spells fish. Can I have a different clue? I don't get that one. I don't understand that one. Can I have a different one? Look at that. First, my clue did not make sense. First, my clue you did not see. I really wish you had. Such puzzling wordplay delivery has left you kind of mad. Still fish. F-I-S-H. Fish. Yeah. So yeah, that's probably the answer to this puzzle here. So the puzzles are completely randomized per player as well. So depending on your character, you may get a different series of tests. It's not the same as me. So just be mindful about that, because that definitely can happen to you. So let's see if fish is the answer. Fish. Fish here. Come on. F-I-S-H, fish. Your wit is sharp. Your brain is quite clear. You solve my puzzle with no fear. At puzzles, I rank you the best. Now enter the portal until your next test. Alright. Ah, Tobias, you're fine here. Your task for this room is to defeat Sir Lay. He has been blessed by Saradomin to be undefeatable by any blade, so it could be quite challenging to you. So there's a steel warhammer, battle axe, claws, and sword. You can use your fists, and also you can use a warhammer because the warhammer is not actually a blade. It's just a blunt item. If you're having problems, remember a true warrior uses his wits as much as his brawn. Fight harder, not smarter. Fight smarter, not harder. Alright, so this is Sir Lay here. Can I talk to him? Ha ha ha! You can never defeat me. Stop. No blade can defeat me. I am blessed by Sir Doman. Kicking the balls. Please step to the next portal. Great job. Excellent work, Sir Kuam Fertise. Okay. Oh, I have to talk to her quickly. Welcome. This room is there's one missing statue here. It's a white statue. White statue, it's a white statue. Okay, whew, thank God. Okay, yeah. So this is one of the kind of annoying puzzles. If you don't talk to her immediately, what happens is that this puzzle changes very quickly, and you may not be able to catch up. So it's gonna change on you before you can notice the difference. So the statue that's missing here is a white statue, with um, a white statue with a halberd. So there's a halberd, there's a mace, there's a sword, there's an axe. Yeah, the white statue with the halberd is missing, so that's the answer to this puzzle. What am I supposed to do again? Touch the statue touch the statue that was not here when you enter the room. If you touch the wrong one, you fail and have to redo the whole thing again, the entire series of tests. So yeah, so if you don't talk to her very quickly, all of this happens, and you may not be able to decipher which one was missing. So make sure you talk to her, spam click talk to her to pause the screen from changing. So this is the statue that was missing. Excellent work. Please enter the next photo. So that's the statue that was missing. So you have to be very careful with that one, yeah. So this is the kind of an annoying one because there's a bunch of like puzzles, a bunch of chemistry you have to do here to figure this out. So you probably will need a guide for this one, no doubt. The first thing you have to do is basically search the entire room here to get all the various items. Take everything. Take everything. You will not need everything, but just take everything because you definitely will have to use most of it. Use most of the items. So just take everything you find, all the vials, everything. Nothing left. Take everything. Take everything outside here on the chest, etc. All these stuff. Just take all of it, and then that's gonna help you solve this puzzle here. All right, over here, and over here. Okay. Come on. Take the bio. And take the bio again. And then take another bio. And then take another bio. So, it's a lot of bios here. Oops, oh, hold on. Take the bio. Alright, so I took everything there. And then there's another bookshelf here. And also a key on the ground. So this is the key to unlock the door here. Also take the stuff on the table as well. So everything has to be taken onto the table. This is a Bunsen burner, so a chemistry kit here. Alright, so the first thing, let's see, there's no way I can do this without a guide. It's just too hard. Alright, so take the metal spade, and then we want to use it on the Bunsen burner to remove the wood. So we just have the metal there. Use this metal spade on a stone door, like a handle. Use the copric sulfate to this thing on the door with the metal spade, so like that. Boom. Alright. And then use a vial of liquid. on the door. The metal spade will expand and then be jammed in a hole. So now it's stuck, and you can pull the door out like that. Boom. So that's half of it done. So use a vial of liquid on the tin can. Vial liquid on the tin can. Use gypsum on the tin can. Okay. Use the tin can with the white lumpy liquid inside of it on the key. So on the key on the floor there. To get a imprint of the key, you make an impression of the key. Use tin ore powder. Tin ore powder. Tin ore powder on a tin, and then copic ore powder on the tin, and then use the tin on the Bunsen burner to get yourself a duplicate key. Boop. So now that's inside of there, and then use a knife or chisel to pry open the tin to get yourself a key, and that will be the solution to the other door here. There's also a walkthrough area, especially you walk through, and then you walk through the invisible barrier, and then you can actually use a key. Sort the bios, another test. Okay, what is it I'm doing this time? So take all 3 items to the other side. Be careful here. Is that it? Yep. It's not as simple as you think though. It's because the fox wants to eat the chicken. The chicken wants to eat the grain and so on. So you have to be very careful with the order. So let's just take the chicken here, and also pick up the fox here. Pick up the fox. Take the chicken and the Actually, let's remove the chicken here. Let's take the grain and then the fox here. Maybe I take out all 3 of them. Oh look at that! I should take all 3 of these guys. That's crazy. That's actually a pretty nice screenshot. Look at that! Kind of just decked out of this. Let's just do this one moment. That's a pretty nice screenshot actually. Let's just do that. Pretty nice screenshot. Interesting screenshot here. That's a nice screenshot to have, yeah. That's really funny looking. I had no idea you could actually do that. Anyway, so let's cross the bridge here. I don't think I should carry more than 5 kilograms. Okay, so I have to drop something back here. So let's drop the chicken and then drop the chicken. So I have to I have to like drop the chicken here. Oh, go over here, drop the fox, pick up the chicken. So I have to go over here. Carry all 3 of these on our side. So let's go over here. I don't think I can carry more. Oh, so it's only one at a time then. Okay. So let's leave the. If I leave I think this is okay because the knight is looking at these 2, so there's no way these 2 will kill each other. Hopefully no way. Oh no, sorry. Apparently you are not supposed to. Oh dang it! They kill each other. Oh I completely forgot about that. Oh I have to carry the fox and also the knight. Dang it! I messed up. So man, you know what? I'm gonna use a guide next time. This is too complicated for me to figure out, unfortunately. All right, let's try again from the start. Oh, this is a different puzzle here. So test me with the riddle. Here's the riddle. I have a husband and a daughter. My husband is 4 times older than my daughter. 20 years in time. He's twice as old, etc. How old is my daughter now? So I'm not gonna guess. I'm just gonna use a guide. Alright, so the answer is 10 years old. That doesn't work. Go to the next portal. So it's completely randomized what you get, as I said. so this puzzle is now solved. So take the chicken, move it over, go back over the bridge. Take the grain with you, go over to the bridge. Take the chicken up, drop the grain, walk over the bridge with the chicken. Take the fox up, drop the chicken, move the fox over, and drop the fox with the grain. Go back for the chicken. That's the entire thing. I think there's one more left I have to do, and then oh, actually no. I believe I passed everything. Yeah. Jolly well done. Your performance be evaluated by Survey personally. Anyway, welcome to the team. Whoa, sir, good jolly training. Good jolly. Can I buy some armor? Of course, yeah, only up to the initial level. You can actually only buy to the initial level. These armors are like pretty good for prayer. In terms of the defenses and strength, it's the same as like I think black armor or something like that. But the prayer bonuses are very huge, so it's a nice benefit to have. Can you explain the gaze of Saradomin? Certainly. As you see, we Temple Knights are personally favored by Saradomin himself. He watches over us, and when we die, he catches us as we fall and ensures we ride back to Faldor. So you can change your respawn location from Lumbridge to Faldor, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I don't really care for this, so it's fine. Yeah, so that's that. Alright, so I still have a lot of time. I'm trying to do like 2-hour long sessions to kind of speed through the rest of the game anyway. So let's do Bare Your Soul. Bare Your Soul. Just drop this into this. Drop it there. Bare Your Soul there. Bare Your Soul. Oh, the Journey of Soul book at Archer's Library. It's a pretty short quest. The if I remember correctly, yeah, I need to enter some kind of chamber later on, so I have to go to the bank basically. Is what I'm trying to say. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. And then we'll go to Arceus, and the closest thing to Arceus I have is oh, I have to sell this back, which is it's pretty much just the closest thing to Arceus I have is I also need a spade. I remember needing a spade too. So let's just talk to Sir McVars, and then we'll go to Arceus. Go to the GE first anyway. Let's talk to Sir McVars to see what he has to say, and then I'll teleport to Varrock to grab a teleportation. There's a special teleportation that you need to actually finish the quest with. All right. Sir McVars. Hello, Sir McVars. Hello, friend. Any questions? Okay. Come on, give me something. Nope, sorry. You must talk to Sir Tiffy now because you are a Temple Knight, not a mere. You are now a Temple Knight, not a mere adventurer. So he probably has better questions for you than I do, and so on. Well, so I have to stop by the GE here to do something. Alright, go just stop by the GE here. Stop by the GE. And buy myself a master teleportation scroll or something. We have to teleport to a certain place. See a scroll. I don't remember which one it was. It's one of those ones. Definitely not that either. Dang, so many. It's like a Cerberus scroll. Master something. Yeah, Key Master Teleport. Yeah, this is what it is. Yes, Key Master Teleport. teleports you to the Keymaster, which you need to talk to, who you need to talk to. That should finish this quest. The Keymaster teleport is who you have to talk to. And also, I need to sell this off with that. Boom. And pick up the remains there. Alright, and then, let's see if I have some poison there. Yeah, the poison, okay. And let's see here, that's good to go, and I probably need a game samplers because I plan to come back to Arceus later on. Alright, so put this here, and then put that like right here. And let's go to Arceus there. So I have to find a book called the Junior Souls somewhere there. And then so let's just use the game samplers to Winter Talk Camp. There we are. And then from here, I can just walk my way all the way down to the Arceus area. Alright, so in the library, I have to find the Journey of Souls book. So let's just search a bunch of these until the plugin, the RuneLight plugin, resolve the library here. There we go. I finally found it. The Journey of the Souls. So once the RuneLight plugin resolves the library, the library changes each time you come back here now. You can search these book icons to find books, and eventually you find the one that you desire. The Journey Show, the Soul Journey here by Arathia. So if a culture does not respect the past, it deserves no future. Wow, pretty harsh. In Karen, every generation owes a debt to previous generation, and therefore, my study is no mere academic interest. I embark on it to show respect and honor to the previous generations. Okay, the River of Souls, which is the River of Souls is this river here by the Soul Altar, leads to unchartable realms. Okay, the Guardian Keeper. Many years ago, before the Arceus, I was a young assistant to the elders, and then one day I came across a human adventurer who had breached the Guardian's cave. This broke the bond of the Guardian, and she sought to escape from her solemn duty, protecting the souls. The elder acted fast to restore the balance, and then there was a time a herbalist whose mind and body were known to be a manipulable state due to his foolish experiments. So he seized the opportunity to become our keymaster, huh? Elders cast spells of torment upon him in order to relieve the torments. He agreed to become our keymaster. So in exchange for ending his, in exchange for putting a band-aid on his suffering, he became a keymaster. He served well. He has served well over the years. It was cruel of the elders to subject him to such a fate, but the need was desperate. Okay. We are in a great debt to the Dark Arthur for power that it gives to the power and soul, and without the Dark Arthur, there would be no soul, no soul altar either. Okay, so the two are tied together, the soul altar and the Dark Altar, and souled heads are a sign of a soul in torments. So it is our duty to free the soul from their heads to put them to rest. I've written up all this when an adventurer arrived here, so on, etc. So many lore. After the elders had restored the balance to the river and appointed the keymaster to watch over the garden, the origin of the artifact is unclear. So if something draws the soul from one place to another, and if the artifact could ever be repaired, it could gain power to draw a soul from one place to another. So like from the ground to your bank. Indeed, I believe it could do this to an souled head. asserting power over the soul contained within the head. However, following the ascent of Arceus, the ability to do so would be no benefit to us. Okay. Okay. The book refers to an artifact being buried in Kawen, but the author didn't specify where. Maybe you could pursue her to change her mind. Aranthia. Journey of Souls by Aranthia. So Aranthia is actually right by the Soul Altar. Right all the way over here. So I have to go all the way over there to actually talk to her. So let me stock up on more um, energy potions because I have to go back to Arceus later on. So let me get like 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so let me go all the way to Arathia. All right, there she is. For a moment I thought I had to like use a ghost speak amulet or something because I saw a ghost right there. So hopefully I don't need to do that. Come on. Thank you. Oh my God, thank God. I read your book and Journey to the Souls. Oh, let me guess. You want the Soul Bearer artifact, don't you? Everyone does. Yes, please. Mortals are so predictable. That is exactly the kind of thinking that led that adventurer to break into the Guardian's cave and damage the Soul Bearer in the first place. It occurred to me, though, that even if you dig it up, the artifact is damaged, so good luck with that. The Elders of Arceus never had the knowledge to repair it anyway. There is one person who can help you, though, the Keymaster. He who watches over the cave of the three-headed guardian of the river, Cerberus. He has been there for countless years and will have absorbed power from the river in that time to boost his potential. Now we bury the artifact in the crypt of the Arceus Church. As I have revealed this secret to you, you will no longer be affected by the spell that prevents unwary explorers from stumbling across it. So now it's available for you to take. Is what the person is trying to say. All right, so Arceus Church is right by the library, all the way back over here, and it's actually on the lowest floor. So let me get all the way over there for you. All right, here we are. It's just a dig air, and then you get the Soul Bear, which is the damaged Soul Bear, huh? The Soul Bear is damaged. Alright, interesting, okay. And the Keymaster is inside the Cerberus cage. You just use the Teleport spell. Teleport Master spell. And this is the cave to Cerberus, yeah. Keymaster. Keepers of keys, cursed and bound to protect the Arceus family. Listen. Can you hear many other people around here? No adventurers are in the north, no adventurers in the west and eastern cave. I think it's for the boss fight. Aranthia said you could help me repair the Soul Bearer. The Soul Bearer. You have the Soul Bearer. The voices speak of it. It is from the place. It is from this place. Yet it is not of this place. A different dimension, maybe. Can you repair for me? Yes, I can. Woo. Okay, there you go. The voices say you must use it wisely. What voices? The voices in my head. Uh-oh, tell me about those voices. They changed me and cursed me to remain here. Dang sad. What do you mean they changed you? I was once a free man, powerful and wealthy. I owned several apothecaries across Kawen and sold the tastiest potions in the land. What happened? One of my greatest inventions, it was going so well. I spent days trying to find the right herbs. I traveled across Kawen to find the most exotic weeds. Once I had gathered them, I put them into a potion and mixed them together, the final ingredients. Okay. Yes, the potion tasted delicious, but it was missing a tiny something that I added magic roots to the potion. It started to pulsate and glow. I took a sip, and I felt like a million gold. A few seconds later, my eyes sight began to blur. My brain was stopping, and I hit the ground on top of on top of my table, and everything went black. But you still haven't said who changed you. Will you let me finish? I woke up screaming in pain, blue foam coming from my mouth, eyes. Okay, so lots of pain. The only things I could make out were three tall figures with green banners, the Arceus Elders. They muttered to each other in the old archaic language. After trying to get up several times, I lost hope and stared at the sky. I had given up on whether I had given up when the tallest of the figures bent over and brought his base right in mine, and spoke very softly. We can save you, but it will come at a cost. So they saved you? Yes, they saved me. But look at the cost. I have horns coming out of my head, and I'm still blind and stuck here forever alone. What was the curse? I have been charged to stay here to protect the monstrosity, Cerberus, from escaping. Those gates and the winches that operate them are the only thing that stop it breaking free. What monstrosity? What's behind those gates? You don't want to know. Leave this place, human. Hey, tell me, I'm not a wimp. What's going on here? Of course, and of course, your quick demise will come at the mercy of Cerberus, guardian of the River Souls. I can do it. You obviously are very passionate at trying. You obviously are very passionate at trying. But only those with great skill can actually do this. So you probably need to have a higher Slayer level or something. The voice says, "Oh, leave this place. Leave me alone." So I guess this means other people are trying to fight a boss or something. So this is the cave that actually is out here. So this cave is actually underneath Taverley. This is the Taverley dungeon. This is the start of the cave. Takes you outside Taverley. So that's where this is. For those who want to manually walk here, you just go to Taverley. You enter into this cave underground, and then you just go all the way around here, all the way around here, all the way around here. You need to pass through this door, which requires a dusty key, which you can get by killing the jail person here, and then opening this door to talk to the person inside of here. This person inside the cell gives you the dusty key. You can then go back over here, enter down here, and then go through the poison spiders, past the black dragons, and then all the way up here to this place. So there's the black dragon over there somewhere. Let's actually stop by Arethia to show her this soul bearer, and then I'll probably call it a day. Alright, so about the soul bearer, I got repaired thanks to your help. Use it carefully, respect the souls. That's all they have to say, huh? I may do in search of knowledge for this one as well, because there's still a bit of time left. I can definitely do this. The thing with the in search of knowledge is that it's basically a kind of grind for certain items. So it's not actually difficult. It's just a kind of grind. I guess I might as well just do it to just kind of get out of the way while I'm here as well. You know, it's not difficult. It's just a grind. So the first thing we actually need to do is head over to Osiris area. So Osiris, because the quest takes place all the way inside Porthos Ruin, this area. So let me get all the way to Osiris bank, and then I'll pull my gear, and we can actually start this mini quest here. Alright, and now I'm back. As you see, I'm decked out now. Oh wait, I also need Actually, no, the whip is a slashing weapon, isn't it? Yeah, it's a slashing weapon. I actually need a knife because the whip will slash for me. So I'm decked out immediately. You see why you see why shortly. So I have to talk to Brother Amerio inside of this place here. So this is the Forthos Ruins by Hosidius. There's two entrances. There's one to the left here, and also one to the right. So the one that we have to be in is this west side entrance. That will take us to Amarai. I have some anti-poison, which you also see why shortly, and some food as well. So this is where it is. Yeah, you head straight down here. I remember doing this because it took a very long time to do. It's not hard, it's just tedious. So the spiders here can poison you. You need a knife or slashing weapon to get past here. So this is what the dungeon looks like. Temple spiders. There's actually a boss here, Saccharichinus, and Brother Mary is right here. It's very close right here. This is a thing here. Brother Mary is like right here. There it is. Oh, I actually need to give him food, huh? Yeah. But, oh, shoot. Dang it, man. That's okay. Let's just kind of do what we can here. Nilai Traveler. I think he's a Valamorian, yeah. I injured myself while exploring here. Can you help me with some cooked fish, meat, or veggies? I'm afraid I don't have any of that with me. Help me when you do. You don't want summer pies? No thanks. I rather eat fish, meats, or veggies. Oh, what a picky dude. Okay, so I guess I have to like get him a couple of that. I think I need to give him like 5 of these or something. So let's go to the general store and just buy some. Climb back out here. Go back to the general store and buy some of those. I don't have any I don't have any fish thing with me. I think the general store sells them, and then that's about it. Let me check my bank for now, and also use my energy potion. Here we are. Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff at all. Wow. Yeah, none of those things, just potions and summer pies. He wants meat, fish, or veggies. Huh. Okay, hopefully you have something I can use. Nope, you don't sell any of that stuff either. Wow. It's terrible. Meat, fish, or veggies. Huh? Does fruits work? I don't know. I don't know if fruits work or not. It's a great question. Oh well, I can always, I guess, kill wildlife here. I ever find some wildlife. Alright, I found some chickens and a rabbit meat. There we have some. There we are. Thanks for the help. Is there anything you like to know about the temple? Is there anything you'd like to know about the temple? If you find anything here, show it to me and I'll tell you what it is all about. Who are you? My name is Brother Ameri. I was a traveling monk from the distant land of Valamor, on a journey to uncover the secrets of this temple. I worship Ralos, a common practice where I'm from. However, I found out that our order may have originated from this temple instead. Huh, interesting. I'll keep my eyes open. You have my gratitude. Any information you do find out will be of interest to the RCS library. I hope you uncover good things. What is this place? I'm sure it had a name at some point, but it has long been forgotten. The RCS librarians call it the Forthos Dungeon. It is rumored that this place used to be a religious place for both the followers of Rallus, the god of the sun, and Ranul, the god of the moon. If you find any artifact, I'd be interested in hearing about it. Okay. How do you get injured? I found out about this place by Logicia in the Arts Library. I came to investigate, but was ambushed by spiders in the rooms to the north. I'm a scholar, not a fighter. I have no business here. I didn't have time to think about it, so I ran away. Why didn't you decide to run away? Why didn't you just escape the place instead of running deeper into the dungeon, where could be more dangerous creatures? The problem is, actually, that's a very good idea. I didn't think of that at the time, though. So you've been trapped here for a while, then. No wonder you were hungry. Well, yeah, you have no business here, unfortunately. So all the creatures in this temple here drop 3 different types of pages. I think the tattered page of the sun, the tattered page of the moon, the tattered page of something else. There's like 4 different variations here. So you have to collect 4 of each type. So 4 tattered pages of the sun, 4 tattered pages of the moon, 4 tattered pages of the dead or something. So that's what it is. All creatures drop it here. The easiest creature to farm for these pages are the baby red dragons. That's the easiest thing you can do to farm them. Oh, I should have brought my anti-fire dragon shield, because these guys can definitely still hurt you. You know what? If I get attacked by one of these guys, I could probably just run there pretty safely. And there's also another dude fighting there too. So if one of these guys attack me, come on. If one of these guys attack me, I can probably just run there pretty safely without taking a fire breath. Alright, yeah. So that was pretty risky, but anyway. So these guys, the red baby dragons are probably the best ones to use to farm these. They're pretty easy to kill, nothing too crazy, and yeah. The problem is that this can take you up to up to 1.5 hours to do. So it's very intense, grindy. It's not difficult. It's just like very grindy. It may take you a very long time to get all the pages. finally I got one of them. It took like 13 minutes to get one of these title pages. There's three title pages of the moon, the sun, and also the temple. You need to get four of each, so 12 in total. So it probably will take me like 2.5 hours to do this. So I'm not going to sit around and make you wait. I'll come back when I have everything else, and then we will proceed. Alright, and now I'm back. After one more hour or so of like grinding this out, I finally got all four pages for each of the Tattered series. Tattered Sun, Tattered Moon, Tattered Temple pages. I also got two grubby keys. The grubby keys are used to open a chest inside this dungeon. This particular dungeon over there somewhere. Yeah, the grubby door here. You may get special stuff, you may not, depends. Alright, so now the fun part, which is trying to get out of here without dying to Red Dragons. Let me just turn this on and boost up here, just in case someone does a fire breath here. Come on. Oh wow, that was very nice, very nice. Alright, so let me go down here. Go over here actually. Alright. Yeah, these guys use mage, so just use protect from magic and you'll be safe for a very long time here. Alright, so let's go down here and talk to this guy here. Brother Mary. I found some things. Alright, Tattered Sun. Oh, very interesting. This page appears to be taken from a religious script which speaks of Ralos. This is very sad, to see such religious scriptures desecrated. It's blasphemy. Perhaps the script still exists somewhere? Yes, I hope so. I would expect a temple of this nature to have a library somewhere. Perhaps try to find the rest of the scripture. What about this page? Okay, same thing, but to renewal. Same line, and then pretty much the same ending dialogue, okay. This appears to be taken from a historical script about the temple itself, this temple. And then pretty much same thing. Okay. So there's a library as we saw over here with a bunch of these guys. So let's just go straight to them. So, these guys hit pretty hard, so use your protection prayers. It's okay to do this because right here, this is a temple you can use. So right now, this temple is okay to use. See, it's okay to use right now. So just feel free to spam, and you will eventually come across what you need. Okay, so this is a Tomb of the Moon. So that's one down. The smoke goes to the gods. Oh, interesting. An ancient literature dealing with Ranu. Okay. Let's keep trying here. So eventually I find something else that I need. There's a second book right there. Oh, the temple now. An ancient literature dealing with detailing the existence of the Fortress dungeon under the Hosidis city. Alright, over here. Alright, so this guy is for a different mini-quest. I will not do that right now. So, Temple of the Sun. The tomb is damaged and appears to be missing all of its pages. So just put the pages inside the book. You add the final pages, perhaps Legosia would be interested in this book. Same thing with the moon here, and also with the other temple book as well. All right, so oh my god, oh man, dude, okay. The world was nothing and began when Ralos came into being with a burst of glorious energy which provides us with heat, light, etc. Okay, so the god of sun. And etc. Followers of Ralos and so on. Okay, okay, so that's all of Ralos. The moon is about Renew here. Probably the same idea. creation theory, etc. Let's see about the temple itself. The first room upon entering this temple is a raised monolith with a symbol of representing the union of the sun and the moon. Probably this thing. Meetings are held at sunrise and sunfall, etc. Zero tomb. Okay. The library used to store religious texts and information considered to be valuable to both worshippers. The care of this room is the responsibility of the followers of Renewal, Altar of the Sun, all over there, Crypt of the Moon, Scorched Grotto contains a bunch of baby red dragons which the followers have been using to study because they have powers similar to Relish, fire breathing power. Sacrificial Burner, the Bowl Burner, a room containing a religious structure dedicated to Relish, which is used to cremate the bones of falling red dragons to gain his favor. Prayer XP. Members of Relish also use this to worship, okay. To anyone out there, I don't know, what should I do? They're insane. Relish has fled to Valamor in the south. The followers of Ranu has become too powerful. I tried to warn them about meeting with the dark wizard, maybe Zamrock, but they wouldn't listen. I can already feel it. We've been corrupted, and my friends are becoming more frantic and straying further from Ranul. Corrupting his teachings and trying to force premature death upon each other. I can feel it too. Part of me is slipping away slowly. Ranul, please forgive me. All right, wow. So, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, so before I go back to Logicia, let me actually go and grab some stuff from the grubby stuff here. Go over here for a little bit. Leave me alone. Dang it. Actually no. Alright, so I have two keys here, so let's open this chair. You attempt to pick lock the key and it works, okay. So this is a grubby chest here. The door, I wonder what's inside. Let me check this. You open the grubby chest 0 times. I've already did this. You do require at least 11 spaces in your inventory to loot this chest. Any items you cannot hold will be dropped onto the floor. Okay, fine. Okay, you get a bunch of stuff here. Okay, bunch of like a potato. It's not that valuable either. Why would I want why would I want these? The shark is more valuable than the a potato. Uh, I have another Anyway, I might as well do this as well. Alright, so okay, I have red dragon hide, super defense potion. Let me just drop some of this stuff. Super defense potion. I can combine these two into one thing and drop that. Okay. We have a bunch of sharks here. Ranging potion, super attack potion, super strength. Get some shark, might as well. Each shark is like how many? Each shark is like 650 PP. But my summer pies are more, huh? So yeah, way more. Okay, screw that then. Okay. Well, there's nothing else here, so let me just make a dash for her. Make a dash to show him the book here before I go back to Logistia, and then that'll be at the end of this session. Okay, so here you go. Amazing. This is exactly what I'm looking for. This tomb contains information about the temple itself. The book seems to be intact. I'm sure Logistia will be interested. Thank you for your help. Well, how about this one? Same thing, huh? And then the other one as well. Alright, exactly the same thing. Okay. Alright, well, let's go to Logicia inside Arceus library. Alright, there's Logicia. Okay, here's a bunch of books for you. Logicia. Logocia. I discovered these in the Porthos dungeon. Here you go. Your contributions to the library has been noticed. We want to reward you for your assistance. If you have any spare pages for these books, I will pay 1,000 per gold for one of them. Duplicate sources are always useful to have around. Okay. Enough now, shush. Agility is always a pain to do. Alright, 10,000 agility is big. Alright, well, I'm pretty exhausted right now. 1 hour of grinding those dragons was pretty intense. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this session. Let me just go to the bank right now and kind of just take a pause here. Okay, everyone, have a good day.